Welcome back, old friend. And how should I be addressing you these days?
Well, you sure have your finger on the pulse.
News travels fast on the wind. But my wine and my lyre are at the ready. So... Amazing! Incredible! So I'm guessing the wild hunt is a thing of the past.
Seems that way. We were kind of focused on dealing with the doc.
Well, that's good to hear. I haven't seen him in the longest time.
Hooray! Paimon was wondering...
Let's call it half asleep. I was resting my eyes in the Thousand Winds Temple one day when I heard a commotion outside. It was a young knight who had journeyed there in search of trials and oracles after... In fact, all that awaited him were moss-covered walls and an angry ruin guard. But he seemed completely unfazed, laughing heartily as he sent the ruin guard's missiles flying off into the horizons.
Huh! They must have been making quite a...
Yeah, it's...
Hey! Whoa, bring it
like that.
Giving up already? Hey.
A young knight of Favonius trekking out to the Thousand Winds Temple in search of adventure.
Barding. I was just wondering how I was gonna track you down.
Oh! So you were looking for the tone-deaf bard?
Hold on. Blonde hair, white hair. You must be the honorary knight. And Paimon, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lowen, vice captain of the 5th Company of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, so you're...
That's probably because once the wild hunt calmed down...
No wonder we never saw you while we were dealing with the doctor.
Deliver some letters. There's one for the Knights of Favonius, one for the church.
Jeez. In fact, he's earned himself a new nickname. Let's go with... Sir Writes a Lot.
I'll have you know that tone deafer.
Wait, really? Darn it!
Anyway, since this young man has come up...
You sure are. To use the Grand Master's own word.
This one is for the bard in green clothes. Doesn't really have an address as such.
I figured that since there was this punching bag here... Oh, sorry. Ruined...
That Varka is so slapdash sometimes. It's a good thing we have...
Oh, he also said to remind you to write...
Nothing in particular. Just some idle chatter. Varka gave you a whole bunch of letters.
My thoughts exact.
Well, why don't we have Mondstadt's honorary knight as...
Let's go!
Thank you so much, honorary...
The Abyss. Get home safe.
Why do my ears... Surely there's no way anyone found the secret stash of cash.
Grandmaster, bad time to get...
Watch out! Enemies approaching!
Huh? Oh, it's just a... This expedition is almost over. We will make our try...
Without the Rapier of Sonari to direct them, it seems like...
If this is all that the Wild Hunt can muster now, surely the Lightkeeper...
Just like I thought. What we should be
Grandmaster, based on Lightkeeper intel and our own reconnaissance, one of the suspected targets should be just up...
Good. You know the drill. Stay here and...
Yes, Grandmaster!
We meet again, Andreas.
So, you've returned from Mondstadt. Don't you want to see what it looks like now? I was planning to take a look around there myself. Perhaps you could be my guide.
What's this? An echo from 1,000 years ago? Everything seems normal so far. Here's hoping I'm just overthinking things. It's your turn, my friend. Come, Andreas!
Although, for returning to your old home, perhaps...
Boreas.
Huh?
Injustice. Corruption. Iniquity. Is the surface world still as wretched and foul as ever? Answer me, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Looks like I'm not getting out of this without a fight. That's where things stand with the PS. I hope everyone's keeping up with their daily PPS. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
That's all.
Everyone gets one? Wow! Sure writes a lot.
I guess the Grand Master must have... Even I got a letter, and I...
Jean?
Oh, yes.
By the way, anyone know...
You mean Kaya? Allegedly for work. Said he was exchanged...
Hi, Mom Beth. There'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about we deliver...
Really? Oh, that would be a great help.
Our thanks to you too, Lowen.
Great. But I won't be resting just yet. I have one last letter to deliver to Wolvendom. I heard that another challenger recently...
Very well.
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Huh?
True. It seems that Mom... And yet, for some reason...
If I don't make it back from this if it comes to that, I've planted some Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. What's wrong? Until I return, I leave them in...
The lineage of the Knights of Boreas has nearly been the first wandering knight to claim the title. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind. Even his name, but he had an when the old heir...
Wolf spirit.
Correct. As you may already know, and the Knight of Lupus this was once a...
Huh?
The Great Wolf King. As such,
The Grand Master. I kept my. You experience.
No wonder
Very possibly. And as it turns out. Yes, even if his.
We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angels share now.
Bring it!
Running late again.
When you're mixing drinks in hot weather...
I know there's no...
Kaya! Rosa!
Looks...
a little...
Please allow me to... I hope you will...
From the look...
He nags.
Huh? Drop what?
Nothing, really. He,
Yeah, right.
Whatever details
You say that now, but back then...
I wasn't seeing the full pic, but my answer remained. Both the Grandmaster and the Act, I can't see the shadows that lurk beneath them, do...
If I had a Mora for every time I've heard you...
When you join an organization, you're bound by its rules, no matter how...
You think so? Never mind.
Good question. Have you considered that maybe...
Are they arguing or not? Oh.
What should I report? Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh.
My reply won't...
If you hadn't had to deliver...
It's no trouble. Lowen. Huh?
No. There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true... Not only that, but yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about...
I happened to hear about... Although the Knights of those who have... But 500 years... He was a disciple. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled...
Yikes! Bloodstained Knight?
Well, apparently his original title, but he lost countless comrades during the Abyssal Calamity 500, the endless bloodsheds. After that, he threw... It's hard to say whether... But had he known that the Knights of Favon... So if you want my opinion, the reason why Varka keeps asking Diluc to rejoin, despite knowing that he'll never say yes...
Huh. Turns out Varka's a... Anyway, if so, why that's a great idea!
Come, my friend. Wine and adventure.
What's going on here? Was Bulbumdum always like that? The Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
I will have order.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
A moonlit night for all.
You wanna stand down! Hero incoming! Yeah! Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
This is order. Gather!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Surge. Moons converge.
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah! Hi!
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Headbutt! Look out below! Hi! It's justice o'clock! Oof!
Oh, are you all right? Oh no! What?
Stop right there.
2 letters?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you trying to say? Paimon passed a test?
Well, if the sure was, something's...
Hurry up, Brassa!
Lupus Majoris.
They followed my We meet again, human.
So,
As you know, the sort.
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King.
Huh?
Toad of Bard?
Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lupus Majoris wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled as the wolf in 500 bitter winters passed, then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until the night asked, seeing how the ice... So, this is the world the humans dreamed of. Though the knight's journey was not yet over, though he had written the end to his story. Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no need for you to act.
So that's what happened.
If and that is
But we followed Boreas's trail and...
Andrew, and there's more.
Oh,
I remember him as just a man. It was the ancient kingdom of...
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have... As luck would have... If even Mondstadt...
Varka.
I believe too many...
All right. Wish it could be me, but I'll stay here and...
Razor, give me... Golden-haired traveler, give this token to the current knight of Boreas. It is a wolf spirit.
The dominator of wolves once bestowed the power...
But human hearts and flesh cannot bear the soul of a wolf directly. To prevent the entanglement of... Although, truth be told, the great wolf king of the north remains...
I will protect Lup.
Just give me the word whenever you're ready. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. The root of this, he once left. Instead, he returned when the wolf spirit... Any questions before you set off? 500, he believed firm. Neither his mentor, but what was the scent that Any questions before you set off? The soul of a wolf is but human hearts and flesh. That's why Lupus In fact, there's an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made. As much as he might claim not to accept humans, his actions sing a different tune. Any questions before you set off? All right. Over to you, Dvalin.
The Knight of Boreas awaits below. We must part ways here.
all right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
The enemy's on the brink of collapse!
Grandmaster!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And Paimon too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taken care of now. They're fight or flight.
As expected, this hastily summoned Wild Hunt horde is nothing but but they have served their purpose. Farewell, heir to the knighthood of
Guess they're retreating for now.
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that? Ugh, forget that. We can save the—
There's no point chasing after. True. Killing him might... The difficult part is...
Huh? What do you mean?
No. But, compared to Rerir... Exactly. I managed to cut off a sample from our foe. We still have some big challenges ahead.
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Hey, Honorary Knight. Looks like Albedo and Durin are just wrapping... Great! And that's where things stand. The Wild Hunt is no longer under the Reich Heroes. Intel from the Frostmoon Scions and the Curatorium of Secrets corroborates this. No disturbances have been detected in the space where Rerir resides.
Summarizing current situation. To confirm, the present leader of the Wild...
More precisely, it's the external will that has seized control of Andrias' spirit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. I'm completely lost. How'd he suddenly get wrapped up with a god from 1,000 years in the past?
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one kidney is damaged, the other will be strengthened to compensate. Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memory. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland.
Right. No matter how strong the Roland replica can't possibly imitate So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland...
The replica corrupted, and However, exactly why the Abyss chose Roland to mimic?
I guess he must have gotten caught up with the Abyss or...
Okay, Paimon gets all that, but...
We can't kill him right now, because a dead god may prove more dangerous from intelligence gathered during the expedition. We have reason to believe that the power released when a god is felled can have catastrophic consequences for us mortals. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once God remains content, this land has already been ravaged by the wild...
Query. Well, I can in that land,
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight? Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to the end of its time. I'm afraid I can accompany you no further on your journey. My soul will fall into silence, and my power will flow into the ley line. Do not grieve for me. For this... a final wish before...
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. It's in his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All.
Sounds like Andrias spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andrias' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside them.
Wait, we are...
Ha ha ha. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more...
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to... However, if we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to...
So we need to retreat.
You don't need to worry about that. Most of them are already inside.
Huh? Wait.
I mean, it's an expedition, not just the wild hunt in the abyss.
Sounds like this plan was...
As a matter of fact, still. Instead, we've had to make... Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. According to what Boreas told, but of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the...
Okay. So
I managed to gather one fragment before... As for the third fragment, we've identified a general... The final snag.
With our foe being from Mod...
And since the wild...
The Clink Clink Crumbkake craft shop.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a...
Ah, great.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield.
Rating for Yehoda updated.
I'll deal with the second wolf spirit fragment, which we are... Traveler? Could you join me in retrieving fragment 2? All right. Time is of the essence. Let's move out.
Bring it!
running late again. Didn't you say fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Is this what we're looking for?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit, just in case.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think... the fact you're ruminating... I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Ah! Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the dam... Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely... Could you try reversing the...
So, keep the Roland...
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And let me think. How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Ha 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 ha! Actually, neither do I.
Huh. Sounds like something a certain...
I thought it might mean something. Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a...
Okay, but back then, we had a book...
This wolf spirit...
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence.
Also, we barely know anything about...
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks...
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. After Rostam lost his life, but trying to track Roland...
Quite the antique.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened?
What can I say? But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely. Whoa.
You really are making this up as you...
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
If what you say, the monsters I've slain are great, and the code of chivalry, if Abyss be thy name, I pledge...
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it...
That while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. Once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment, giving them his knowledge, his power.
Uh-oh. Does this mean...
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, but even without the Visionary's input, every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss. Well, the fewer people who know... That about covers it. No plan is free of risks. At least this one... If I fail...
Oh, there has to be enough...
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the...
Nope. It's a total disaster!
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just... What can I say? Fill me in. What's the situation?
Well,
Good call. Locating the wolf spirit fragment is our key objective. I would have...
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Before we ran into trouble, the two teams are holed up here and here. They should have a clear idea of the fragment's location by now.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to...
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts.
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa!
Designated drop point reached. The logistics company...
Amazing.
Hey!
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, the logistics company...
Both. Something's not right. Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosives.
Good. Wait for my sig...
Logistics company, deploy!
Mr. Varka? Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready. Is that the signal to say they're ready? It's showtime! Fall back! Yes, right, Master! Ready? Fire! The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while.
Brave knights.
There's no need to be so formal.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search between us and the knights.
Either way, I was about to go lend them a...
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal now that they've lost their...
Grandmaster!
Be careful.
They've had us penned.
Oh, yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line.
Yes, sir!
Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Knights of Favonius, charge! Thunder! Up the ante!
Ooh, use this time to...
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to the...
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say.
Absolutely.
Much obliged. All right. The hiding in the mist trick again. You all know the drill.
Yes, sir!
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Yard! Knights of Favonius, charge!
On me.
Maria sweeping in! Burn! Time to counterattack! Up the ante! Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
Ugh, this Wild Hunt traveler.
Mr. Varka?
Just like last time. Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster.
Ha, that's the spirit. Stay on your... Either we all march back to The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected...
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragment?
A true knight. If you need a moment...
Save your breath! If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you will.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fight.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. You're the only ones. We can't lose our Varka. Please.
This duel doesn't... Your plan. Andreas is the false. It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the Abyss.
For the next part, it's over to you, Outlander who can't... Looks like there's no way back. Huh. A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind! Stormwind! Stormwind!
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Try to keep up!
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
Try to keep up!
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Majoris, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! Maria sweeping in!
On me.
Yeah. Stormwind! Maria sweeping in! Stormwind! Charge!
My old friend, this is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path cannot end here.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Roland!
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out.
and those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish.
Huh. You're not quite how I...
Not once have I strayed.
I guess we have that much in common.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been defeated. I wield the... Therefore, after
Huh.
No words can... Otherwise, why would you pin on... But now you no longer...
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you...
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it's forgetting where we... Andreas! Wake up!
If this is your final grand display...
Return. Return to... This is my choice. Is this the answer that I found at my journeys?
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token.
A knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack. Strength.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably...
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced.
Your heart, your soul... They are collapsing.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart. Here's my answer. You get the wolf.
The wolf spirit within the soul to avoid arousing my suspicion.
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision.
You have a stubborn will. And employed your soul is now merged with neither Barbados nor the Traveler. You have lost. And so have I. Regrettably, may your soul rest in peace with Boreas.
Haha! Sorry to disappoint you. The fact is that I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong!
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! To Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No pig call. Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! Hey, Sir Rights-A-Lot!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
Thunder! Charge!
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
Try to keep up!
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Freeze! Thunder! Thunder! Charge!
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
Up the ante! Thunder! One final battle!
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so... I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland. But if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. from here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead. Hey, everyone.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Yeah. I'm home. It's been a while since I felt this. This sword was just the second half, though.
All jokes aside.
Turns out our truck. But it would have come at a...
You're dreaming it.
It's been a... Well, with a few nights, Albedo and Duran... It's been a... This sword was just the second half.
All jokes...
Turns out our truck. But it would have come at...
You're dreaming it.
It's been a while since my future... Correct. Still, after... Besides...
Ah, how noble. But, man, wait.
It's been a while since... All right, then.